Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited. Thunderbird pilot killed due to G-LOC. AEA prepares for leadership transition. And Zenith Aircraft bringing hands-on workshops to DeLand Showcase. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's October 19th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. Before we get started, let me remind you that regular schedules for Airborne Unmanned and the AMA Drone Report will resume next week. We now have more information about the tragic accident that took the life of Thunderbird pilot Major Stephen Del Bagno. According to USAF investigators, who released their report on the investigation into the April 4th crash at the Nevada Test and Training Range near Nellis Air Force Base, Del Bagno temporarily lost consciousness during a high-G maneuver and was incapacitated right before his fatal accident last April. Del Bagno, along with 5 other Thunderbirds, was practicing an aerial maneuver called the High Bomb Burst Rejoin and flew inverted for about 22 seconds at about 5,500 feet to 5,700 feet above ground level, where he experienced up to -2 G-forces, according to the report. Del Bagno then started a descending split S, reaching a maximum of 8.56 Gs after 5 seconds. The extreme Gs caused him to lose consciousness and be absolutely incapacitated for the next 5 seconds. About a second before hitting the ground, investigators said he recovered somewhat and started trying to recover his F-16CM, but it was too late. There was no attempt to eject. After the break, Sonaca Aircraft has delivered the first 2 Sonaca 200s.
The 2-inch MD93 digital clock and USB charger features intuitive operation with 4 modes: local time, universal time, flight timer, and stopwatch. The dual USB charging port supplies 2.1 amps of power per port to personal electronic devices with a USB interface. Learn more at mcico.com.
The dream is real, a truly affordable personal jet aircraft. The Subsonics Personal Jet Kit is priced at only $42,000. Kit plus engine is still under $100K. Add instruments, upholstery, and paint and you're flying. It's time to put your money where your bucket list is. Learn more at sonicsaircraft.com.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Belgian Flight School and Air Academy News CAG have received the first Sonaca 200s. Based at the Charleroi Airport site in South Brussels, these operations train airline pilots. Pierre Van Wetter, Sonaca's Chief Commercial Officer, says that altogether, the contracts that we have signed with these 2 schools consist in the purchase of 16 Sonaca 200s, including 8 firm orders for the Sonaca 200 trainer and 8 options for the Sonaca 200 Trainer Pro. Enstrom Helicopter Corporation signed a contract at Helitech International to deliver a new 280FX into France. The deal is being completed by their dealer, François Gatineau, CEO of Rotor and Aircraft Sarl. This is the last step in the process to bring the Enstrom 280FX to Golf Tango, which is an ATO operating at Toulouse-Lenoble Airport. Boeing projects air cargo operators will need more than 2,600 freighters over the next 2 decades to keep up with increasing global freight traffic, which is expected to double with 4.2% growth annually. The 980 new medium and large freighters and 1,670 converted freighters will go toward replacing older airplanes and growing the global fleet to meet demand, according to the new World Air Cargo Forecast released by Boeing. FlightAware has announced that they are now able to track aircraft anywhere in the world, including positions in the air and activity on the ground. FlightAware's terrestrial ADS-B network has grown by over 35% in the first 3 quarters of this year, with over 19,000 sites in nearly 190 countries. This terrestrial network will provide surface coverage at over 1,000 airports and 2,000 FBOs. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. At NBAA 2018, ANN had the chance to catch up with the incoming president of the AEA, Mike Adamson, to find out about what his goals will be for the organization under his leadership. With barely 5 months to go, Mike is doing his best to take over what has heretofore been an exceptionally well-run organization. Here's a few of the comments he made during an interview we conducted on day 2, with a full interview due to be posted on Aero-TV in the near future.
So it'll probably take some time to put my stamp on it. Want to keep doing what we're doing because we do it well. We've got a lot of success with that. But obviously workforce development. And frankly, that's what I've been doing for the last 19 years for the association, is helping our technicians do their jobs better, identify new recruits and bring them into the industry and work them into our repair stations and our manufacturers. So we're going to focus on that. I think that's the theme of a lot of these shows lately, is where we're finding the next generation. So that'll be a lot of what we're doing. And we've got some things near term that are planned and long term that I think will benefit our members, benefit the industry, and excite that next generation to get here. So you'll see a lot of our work focused on that.
After these messages, Zenith Aircraft is bringing hands-on workshops to DeLand Showcase.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Welcome back. One of the most interesting programs at recent fly-ins has been those where people can get a chance to build a portion of a kit aircraft under the supervision of the manufacturer. It's a confidence and interest booster for sure. ANN's Masako Campbell took this on a few years ago and produced a beautiful CH750 Cruzer rudder in a matter of hours. Now, for the first time, Zenith Aircraft's popular hands-on kit building workshop is coming to the DeLand Sport Aviation Showcase early next month. The 2-day event workshop will be held Thursday and Friday, November 1st through 2nd, during the event at DeLand Municipal Airport. The Zenith workshops are aimed at the first-time airplane builder and have become popular with sport aviation enthusiasts who are considering whether or not to build their own aircraft and are unsure they have the required skills, workspace, and tools. During the workshop, each participant builds and assembles their own Zenith Aircraft rudder tail section from a standard kit. On Saturday, Zenith staff and volunteers will provide an overview of the fuselage and wing assemblies and demonstrate the ease of kit assembly made possible with final hole-size match-drilled assemblies. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.